Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Let's do it. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back once again to the ABM Skittles Club here in glorious Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, for another evening of top quality live Skittles. I am joined almost as ever in the commentary box today by Dave Mighty Quinn. Good evening, Dave.
Hello, hello. We are getting ready to get this game underway. Great couple of games on the cards tonight.
Yeah, pins are ready. There've been a few practice goes. The teams
the
are
ribs
just
about
about
arrived. They like to leave it late, don't they?
Well, I think they might be about to start, so we might have to go to the runners.
Can't be
rise.
starting early. Is
Sure.
that James off at number one? It is, isn't it?
Oh, I think he looks like he's getting ready
Dave's
to go.
left his beer over there. Smile to the camera on the way past.
Thumbs up. Yeah, we're off for an early start, so we'll talk you through the runners and riders in a minute.
What a start for James.
Solid.
Kingpin 5 and a spare opportunity.
Oh, now
Second ball.
The scoreboard is up, ready.
Not with that.
Oh, he unlucky not to get the back pin there. With
Could
the
have
follow-through.
hit another one.
So
Yeah.
he didn't even have a chance to tell you who's playing tonight. It is the Spare Ribs, who are the home team, who we're seeing now with James, against the Cross Keys, one of our two pub-based teams in the league.
Yeah, James with his traditional hat on today. His summer hat.
It is, yeah, number 6. So let's have a quick look. Spare Ribs, James, Callum, Ricky, Richard, Chris and Kevin. Cross Keys will be putting up Jeff, Dave, Hollywood House, the captain, Kev, Stu, Joe 90 and Raymondo. But it is Jeff with only 4 Fs tonight, I notice.
Now, Jeff was absolutely brilliant in practice.
He got down here very early. He
down
was
there,
almost 45 minutes early to have a little feel
And
of
he
the
hit
ball.
the kingpin every time in practice.
Has he overdone it?
No, he hasn't. Not at all. The goalpost or the gates of hell, depending on
Wow.
which league you're in.
I think at this stage he'll take it as an opportunity. Look at that. He saunters back very comfortably to the away tables on the left. We better do a few shout-outs. We've got some fans watching us, as ever, on YouTube. I have to say hi to Marvella from California, who is here 2 hours early. Ryan, hi Ryan. Hi the Deekses, hello Gappy. Over on Facebook, it's Superfan Digraphis and Superfan Amy. Hi to everyone.
Here we go then with Callum. Oh, that's 4 off the quarter pin there. Nice bit of pace. Good angle as always, right in the corner.
Callum puts that extra little wristy whip onto his
Yeah, a little bit of a
bowl.
follow through with the wrist, isn't it, to get...
Does get an extra bit of
Perfect.
pace on it, but needs to watch out for the turnover of the wrist, putting
Yeah.
some unwanted spin.
Oh, pin's a bit central now, aren't they?
Good.
Worked it out for a 7.
Yes, he enjoyed that,
Punched
didn't he?
the air. Good start for Callum.
So, this game is quite important because Spare Ribs are currently in 6th place, but they have a game in hand against the Remnants, who are in 5th, and they are 141 points to the last 6 who are in 2nd, 149. It's so tight for who's going to get
second to 7th is nothing in it.
these podium places.
Cross Keys are looking for a top 10 finish in their debut season.
They would absolutely love to get into the top 10 and stay there.
None more so than captain and landlord Dave Hollywood House.
Yep. They are currently in 11th.
He's got the heel rocks back on today.
Nicely done. Yeah, he says, come on. I wanted a bit more. So the Cross Keys currently in 11th with at 107 107 points. Newcomers in 10th are on 110. So the Keys will be very motivated to try and grab maybe a 6-4 win. Could they take the Ribs?
Well, they could. Ribs have been in form recently, but so have the Keys. This could be a very close game.
Giles joins us on YouTube as well. Good evening, Giles. Nice to see you again. And Nick Plumridge joins us on Facebook. I'll pause.
I'm sure there'll be a
It's
a
a
nice
long
introduction.
one. It's a long one,
It's a long
Dave.
one today.
We need to wait until Ricky has finished because I've got to fit it all in.
So you got 1, 2, 5 for Ricky. A nod of the head from Callum. And not too much other reaction from the rest.
On YouTube, our resident scribe, nay bard, Nick Plumridge says, "Deep in the mines of Moria, Gandalf the Grey shouts to the Balrog, 'I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Anor. You cannot pass the foul line. Go Skittles.'"
Thank you for that. Eloquent as ever, Nick. Author Nick James.
Stephen Cath, the Carriers, are joining us from sunny Wales. Welcome to you guys. Nice to see you again.
Looks good from Kev. Is it going to go?
No.
It's not.
It's still going, Dave. The Gloucester pin just snubs its nose at poor old Kev. In off.
Yeah.
Let's have a first replay of an evening just to see this wobble. I mean, goodness me. Your pot-bellied Somerset pin would have fallen over
Maybe.
hours ago. So, halfway through leg one, it's a close match. 18 pins apiece. The first 3 for each team have done their bit. Now it's up to the engine rooms.
It's another one of those that puts a bit of spin on it. Usually bowls from his right first go. Trying to get it to spin into the front pin. Off to the side. Takes out 2, not quite the third one.
This is a bit of a messy left.
It's messy, isn't it? It's messy from here. You can still get a few, but it's kind of in the lap of the Skittles gods.
Yeah. Oh, good effort. Just rolled away, didn't it?
Yeah, that little bit of spin he puts on it, took it away there.
So, Richard's 4 might be the pivotal score of this opening leg. If Stu...
This is Stewie, he's the newest player on the Keys team.
It's only his second
game. He's been on camera both times.
Well, I would think that means he isn't feeling much pressure because no one's expecting him to do anything.
Wow.
Maybe this could work to their advantage.
Maybe it could, Simon. Maybe it could.
On the other hand, Dave...
It's a fine. Captain Dave saying that's a fine already.
Oh, that's motivated him. Nice.
Oh, yep.
That's a good little pickup there for him with ball 2.
Ball 3 wide. Takes out one more for 5.
That'll do, says Captain Hollywood with a little gruff comment, and it certainly will do.
Lead goes to the Cross Keys, 1 pin.
It's only 1 pin, though. And I must say, the Ribs with Chris and Kevin are very strong pairing,
very
aren't
strong
they?
last 2. But then again, we've got the 2 Shergolds.
Well, yes.
5 and 6 for the Keys. I'm sure there'll be some brotherly competition as well as team competition.
There's some complaints on Facebook about the pen already.
Oh no, who from? Amy or Brian?
Amy. Is Amy watching on the big telly? No, she's on Facebook. Amy, put it on the YouTube on the big telly. You'll actually be able to see them then. Nicely done. Oh, no. He'll feel robbed. He didn't get 2 more from that. Can he work the quarter pin?
Well, it's a tough one. You're going in a tight angle. Makes it very tricky. He's gone very wide.
Oh.
Wasn't aiming for that one.
He wasn't.
4 down. Any response from his team? Not a lot.
I think, Dave, that might have been one of those shots where you're a bit of a victim of your own indecision.
Yeah, didn't know which way to go.
And then you overthink it. You should just, make a decision, early doors, go for it. Don't second guess yourself. So, it has to be said here now that
good chance.
this could be the Cross Keys for the taking. Oh,
Opened up the sheep pen.
it's unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like that one. It takes the middle pin out, which is one of the best ones to aim at.
It limits. I was about to say it limits your possibility of getting further knock-on pins, but he's done all right there.
Indeed, he has. Good chance of a 7 or an 8 here. He gets that quarter pin. Wide. Takes a 2 out.
Well done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good start. Nice to get 7 up first leg.
Keys are looking quite comfortable.
Yeah, 4 ahead now. Extended that lead.
On YouTube, John Seal says, good evening from Oklahoma City. Always love the Skittles. We always love to have you here, John. Thank you for joining us from across the pond. Amy Evans says she's on both.
Watch it, okay, fine.
Well, that's just showing off, Amy. YouTube and Facebook. If you can get on Twitch as well, you could go for the full triple.
Anyone over the age of 25 knows what Twitch is?
No, we
Please
don't. I don't even know what it is,
know.
Dave, only that we're there. Kevin now. Oh, that was...
Great shot. Oh, it's your space, the Newton's cradle.
You can't call it that, Dave. I've only done it once.
Amy came up with that name.
Thank you.
Can Kevin do it?
He's got to give it a go, didn't he? For
close.
such focus on his face. This time, just the single.
Nice 7.
Let's watch this opener. Absolutely lovely shot. Really unfortunate not to get perhaps the right, as we look at it, back quarter pin over. But Kevin.
Just a 4 needed from Ray to take the leg.
But he does need those 4, Dave.
You still got to get them, no matter how many it is.
Oh, and there we are.
Doesn't hang about with that at all. Leg 1. Now, can you get the spare? Sell for a 9.
He would. Now, this puts this match very interesting position because, come on. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
As we watch the replay here, both of these teams are desperate to collect points. The Keys, I suspect, have been fully briefed, if not bullied, by their captain about how important it is for them to finish in a top 10 slot, and they've come out on the charge.
They are.
You have to say the Rib's been a little bit let down by their
middle order,
lower middle order.
Started strong, finished strong. A few.
Jeff did a great job as an opener in leg 1 with a strong 7.
Yeah, we like to. A lot of teams like to have a good player at number 1. It's good to get a few pins on the board, puts pressure on the other team straight away. Well, Jeff will be disappointed with the first one. A little bit disappointed the second one as well. Work to do here.
Mean.
It's a 4.
More activity on the socials. Over on YouTube, the Deeksy says, we are watching on our new 55-inch TV. Wow, bully for you. And Daniel Cakebread says, brilliant coverage of a great game of Skittles. I play in a league in Dover in Kent. We have rubber balls and cambered alleys.
Yeah, the Dover Skittles League, the most westerly, easterly league in the UK.
The Outpost.
I've seen some of their videos on Facebook and YouTube. It looks like an awful lot of fun.
Yeah. James has avoided the Devil's Canyon by taking the extra 1, although it's still a big gap. Oh, that was quite nicely done to cut that back. Can he get the 8? That's what he's aiming for. Well,
Great shot from James. What a start to the leg for James.
Let's watch this one. Look at that. What a great focused look on his face. Bosh. Beautifully done. Appreciative applause from his opponents. So, the stronger start from the ribs in this leg. Paul Bigfoot Davis joins us from Oxford again. Hello, Paul.
Speaking of big feet.
Oh,
a bit of a switching of channels, I think, there, Simon.
yeah.
We didn't get to see the Hollywood rock back.
There you go. It's switching now, Dave. It's switched itself. You can bring that back. Don't you worry about it. Oh, dear.
Oh, Dave.
Well, he's got to find himself now, hasn't
Cross Keys. Off to a very slow start in leg 2. 4 and a 3.
Wow. Callum, another good
free
start.
rein.
Well, he had a great 7 opener, and he's looking confident this evening. I mean,
He
the
is.
confidence of the young, obviously, is always their thing, but he's got a lovely style about him. I think Callum could develop into a very strong skittler. And every time I mention anything about the quality of these new players,
They do that.
immediately do something like that. Stop showing me up. Come on, Callum. Very wide. I think he's trying to correct a sort of a natural outswing he's got.
Yeah, I think a switch of sides is a good idea here.
Yeah.
Again, the left-hander, you can get right into that corner as well.
That's better. Oh, my word.
Ooh.
3 scored.
Yeah.
I mean, there was commentary curse all over that one. We've got interference again on the wireless cameras, Dave. I think there's too many people on their phones watching themselves live.
Comes Kevin. His second turn of the night. Good start. That looked like
That's a lovely opener.
Very nice shot
The
from
back
Kevin
pin,
there.
the bogey pin of our league, again refuses to topple.
possible spare here for Kevin. A difficult one.
Oh, great work.
Great effort though.
Well, do I
Yeah,
overwrite
let's do
the
that
replay?
one. Let's do that one. That was even better than the first
Oh,
shot.
we're having to overwrite replays now. We can only cope with one at a time. He's too good. Oh, the pace is good.
Oh, wasn't quite there, Kevin. Great 8 though. Celebrations from the team.
Glorious, glorious second shot to tee up the 9.
Right. Pressure goes back to the ribs after that. 8 from Kevin. Ricky needs to get 4 to draw level. Any more for the lead?
Right, Ricky now. Last year we had to refer to her as Ricky the Rookie, but no longer.
Looks good.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, a 4 down off the kingpin.
Nice quarter pin to use here.
James peering round. Has she got it? No,
was
just
close.
the wing pin. Still 5, so it puts her team back in the lead.
What do you think, Dave? Still quarter pin here?
Yeah, I think kingpin on the inside, so you might hit the back pin if you miss it.
Oh, good effort. She
Takes a 5.
absolutely knew what she was aiming for. So, we're halfway through leg 2. It's still another close leg. The opening order for both teams doing very well. 16 to the ribs, 15 to the keys. Good appreciation on YouTube for Kev. He did
Yeah,
very
great
well.
start for Kev.
Yeah.
Stewie hit the king. Oh, look at that, 7 in one ball. That is very rare.
I mean, look at it. He's chucked one halfway up the alley.
We didn't get
gutter.
that once in our games yesterday. We had a 6 a couple of times, but didn't get 7 at all. Missed the spare.
That was so-
Nearly a spare in his second ever game there for Stewie.
It was, to be fair, closer to that the back pin, but he cleared the gutter.
Third one
that's the
wasn't.
main thing.
Yeah, cleared the gutter. Made Tom's job a bit easier there.
Here we go, Mr. One Ball. Great angle.
What a shot.
Lovely. So, the pressure is definitely now shifted over to the ribs.
Yeah. Richard now needs a 6 to close the gap.
He's no stranger to a 6, usually.
He's got that curl honed in.
Oh, okay,
We
that
needed
was-
2 hits to take that pin out of the back there.
The back pin, as we know, is
You need to hit it twice to knock
Yeah.
it over.
Velcro, blue tack, all sorts of things are used to keep that thing from
Chewing
blue
gum.
for- Yeah, gum. Hold the line.
Right. Now,
there's a 9
level
here.
terms.
There is a 9 on.
This for the lead. What's he got? Two. Oh, 1, 7. Good hit though, Rich. I think he hit everything he was aiming at there.
Good improvement on leg 1. Let's have a look at this little nudge. Nope.
No.
It refused. So, still a 1-pin game.
Nope.
Wow, that's a bit of showing off there.
Yes, it's
Going all through and just nicking the back pin.
a skill shot
Yep.
to do that.
Do it again.
Okay, set up nicely now though.
Did. The angle between the kingpin and the back quarter is a bit tricky when
Yeah.
you're trying to get all of them down with this one, but it is doable.
It's a good 7 though.
Yeah. What's nice to see, the Cross Keys again, their first season in competitive Skittles. What's nice to see is a few of them getting a bit disappointed with scoring 6s and 7s.
I know,
You know,
that's
which
it,
is it's good. It shows they're hungry for more.
All right, Chris misses with his first ball quite a lot. He's good at finding the gap with his first ball. Let's hope he can get something with this one. He did, took 4 off the quarter pin.
I thought it was going to roll again.
You got a very good chance of getting a-
Why did I even think the back pin was going to go over there, Dave? There's
Well,
no
yeah,
point
you-
in that.
Always the optimist, aren't you?
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, so he's levelled the scores once again. 2 more.
Dave, surely you've got to play the percentages and go boulders right here for the...
You've got to go for
pair.
the 2. You've got to go for the 2, yeah, definitely.
No point risking the cutback.
No. So it is an anchor men's game. All square.
Goodness me, this puts some pressure on. With the Keys to have the honour. Ray, a lovely 7 last time out. Very comfortable looking 7 as well it was. I think you get the feeling, as he's up against Kevin, 7 is probably the minimum he needs to get.
Yeah. Kevin is a very experienced anchorman. Top player. And now, advantage definitely with the Keys.
Well, an absolutely golden spare opportunity.
Still, I'd say advantage with the Keys.
Yep,
9 is on.
it is. But how often do we see the miss twice? All right.
So 7. Well, I don't know which way this leg's going to go.
But this was a great ball here. Pace, placement, and a bit of
Lovely
luck
shot.
with the follow-throughs to tee up.
Right, Kevin, he's taking his time. He doesn't want to rush it. He'll be very pleased there's no Robert Wadsworth here yet. I'm giving him a Any helpful hints from the sidelines?
Kevin never flustered. He's too long in the tooth for that. He's seen it all, done it all. Oh my goodness.
Very close.
I'm not sure that could have been much closer without actually hitting. Scoreboard has been corrected. Our viewers would have noticed.
Got it this time.
Oh!
There we go. Replace that first miss with that brilliant 7.
What a shot.
Right then,
under
Kevin.
pressure. How's this looking? He's got the 1.
That's all he needed.
Oh, it's all he
Callum's
needed.
arms in the air at the back there tells you he did what was necessary.
Let's just enjoy this again, Dave, because this was a hell of a second ball. Beautiful.
Brilliant. I mean, after missing with the first one, needing an 8 to win.
8 was delivered. 36-37. 2 points apiece. Both of these teams would love to take at least 6 out of this.
Yeah. We thought it was going to be a close game. That's definitely the case so far. James, 4 off the quarter pin.
That made a lot of noise.
Good start when you got that group to aim at. Could be a big score on here.
The pin just sort of gently nudged its way past them.
Of course, for any of our new viewers out there, this is also the beer leg.
Oh, yes. The beer leg is a very difficult concept, Dave. I'm not sure I've got enough time to explain it. Shall I go for it?
Go for it, Simon.
All right, so the beer leg. If you score more pins than your opponent, they have to take a walk of shame to the bar and buy you a drink. If your opponent scores more than you, you have to take the walk of shame and buy the drink. If it's tied, you roll it over to the next leg. And if that's tied, you roll it over to the final leg. And if that's tied, you have to go out to the car park, and whoever comes back in is deemed the winner. And our thirstier players get very excited by the beer leg.
They do. And our more skinflint ones as well.
Yes.
Well, it's a difficult 7 now.
It
You've
is.
got to get that. I think you've got to get the 2 on his side and kick 1 across to the other side.
He's gone for it. Oh, he nearly got that, didn't he?
Nearly got the 8, but he's tied it with a 7.
Let's have a look. How close was this to kicking across? I mean, here, it looks a little straight, and it then gets an in-off.
Oh yeah, got a little rebound off the back quarter pin.
Yeah.
Just didn't quite have enough to get across the other side though. 7-7.
So there we go, our first beer leg rollover of the game. They'll try and duke it out into leg 4. Meanwhile, Callum.
Callum, he's been a bit close to the gutter with his first 2 goes.
Yes. There he
But
goes
he
again.
won't mind that hitting the quarter pin and taking 4 out, but he has to try and get the ball to go across the alley. Needs to come across that front pin here, really.
Better.
Like that. That's the right shot, the right shot.
But you can see he's a little bit uncomfortable at using that angle as the left-hander from that side. Okay, all right.
6, he's unsure about that. I think that was all right. He was unlucky with that second shot. But the first one was a bit lucky. So I think a reasonable score there.
I think if you put down a 6 in the beer leg, you are going to be a bit uncertain. 7, you feel like, your opponent's got to get an 8. That's a big ask. 6, you feel like a rollover or a loss could be on the cards. What will Dave Hollywood House come up with here? No foot rock back, I notice.
One of the sounds of snap in the background will inspire him here.
Wow. Has he got the power, Dave?
Not as yet.
It's getting kind of hectic though. Oh,
Okay, interesting.
now then. I mean, there's plenty here.
The 7's on. Not without it's not.
Oh no! An unfortunate late release from Dave.
Callum's trying to keep his smile in at the back there,
Yeah,
but no, he knows he's got it.
at
First
that.
beer goes to Callum.
The worst thing a landlord can do is walk to somebody else's bar and pay for a drink. Oh dear, poor old Dave. I feel for him. Right, Ricky now. Ricky, one of the players that doesn't do a run-up. She positions herself, plants the leading foot on the line, and it's all about the shoulder. And that's the risk if you do that move, because your body can twist.
Coming round the body a bit, and it's not a straight arm. Some of the people like to do it completely straight arm. Ricky's is a little bit bent.
Hang on.
A bit of curl on it as well. Might get one. No.
Oh, no.
It's through for 4.
It was
Kevin.
darned close, Dave. She did a good correction, but...
Now, Kevin does like a beer or two.
half a ball. Kevin does like 2 beers or more, yeah.
If someone else can go to the bar for him, he would be very happy with that situation.
Helpful
not
shout
a great...
of you found the winger from his teammates. I think he knows that.
Right,
hello.
That's a beer anyway, that's a beer.
There's the back pin again. The bogey pin.
How is it? Not bad.
Oh, that's good.
7 for Kevin.
Good. We'll watch this wobble. Ah, the back pin. It shifted off its spot and still didn't want to go. You thought we were joking about the Velcro and the chewing gum and the blue tack. The Deekses are in full voice, well, full typey on their 55-inch telly.
Good start for Richard. A little bit unlucky though, really, with the ones he's left. A line of pins going across.
He's left the broken frame that some might call the half Nazi.
You might call the half Nazi. It's one of your favourites.
Much like its namesake, no one likes it, Dave.
Well,
no one likes
no,
this.
it's not a popular one. You go, oh, I'm glad I got that one.
No, it's a bit of a rough lie. Oh,
Just the 1 off the middle pin. 5 for Richard.
I've just thought, I wonder if the Deekses haven't got a 55-inch TV. I wonder if Stu's accidentally bought a 5.5-inch TV, but has got Irene sitting very, very close to it.
It's possible, isn't it? It's possible.
Or 55 centimetres, that would be...
Wouldn't be so big.
No, that's how it works. I'm sorry to all our American viewers talking metric.
Oh, and back pin gets hit again, doesn't go down.
Again.
Needs a 5 for his beer, hasn't got it yet.
Someone should do something
3
about
needed.
it, Dave.
Last ball from Stu. Can he get a beer? Maybe. No. 4.
Wow.
Richard takes 1. And once again, the scores are level.
Here we are again. So
It's a close game, isn't
you
it?
have to say, the opening 3 and 4 for both teams have every leg got us to more or less even Stevens.
They might as well not bother and just go straight to the last 3.
Yeah. I mean, obviously in leg 3 it's a bit different. This is a beer leg. It's a bit of extra incentive. Oh, here we go again. The sheep pen.
Yeah.
It takes out a lot of the options for following through with other pins. All right.
Okay, he's working them 2 at a time, and now line of 3. Try and take that out.
King the
So
shot.
I think both from the radiator side. Radiator side come across.
No. He tried it twice, Dave. Didn't like it. He has pulled it. All right.
So that's 2 for 6. Two per ball.
Okay.
2, 2, 2.
John Seal says it's all right if you use metric. I've got an old cardboard slide converter from the Carter administration. Good old Jimmy. You'd be very confused in this country. We use miles an hour and miles on our signage, but we use meters for height restrictions and width.
We just like to give everything a chance, don't we?
Yeah. You can only buy fresh produce in the supermarket in grams and litres, but in the pub you
all
buy
our
a pint.
beers come in pints. None of this litre nonsense.
I know, but they're not American pints, they're imperial pints, which are better, obviously. 0.57 of a litre. Oh!
7 for Grant there, which gives him the beer and the lead for the team.
Look at that, Grant, Mr. Consistent, 777. And a 1 point advantage with just... It's Kevin Ray again. Goodness me, these
There's
two have
not
had a
much
great...
between them, is there?
No.
7-8, 7-7.
Had a great clash. Who will blink in this one? Kev got the...
Kevin
got
to
the
set
honour
the
now.
target.
Do you think
The
Kevin...
calming sounds of Enya in the background.
Enya?
Is it? No, it's
No. It's from that time in the 90s, Dave, when there was a thing for Gregorian chant over beats.
yeah.
I've tried to forget it. It's Enigma, not
Enigma,
Enya.
that's the one.
You began
Close.
with me. Oh, Kev, right.
Oh, trouble now. He needs to get these two, really. He's got to get
the
7.
maximum he can get out of this, unless there's some sort of miraculous side cut.
Oh, it's Andy Ives in the background.
Andy Ives there, waving to the camera.
He's gone down the middle. No, he hasn't. He's taken 2 out. Pressure on Ray now. Good shot from Kevin.
Kevin needed those two.
He did.
I like the way he did try and clip it, though. Six for the draw.
To draw.
His third consecutive... Surely Ray can't
6
match.
to draw. 7 to win.
Grant.
8 to win his beer leg. That's what he's up against.
Oh!
What a great shot that was, but to hit the kingpin like that, at that pace, at that angle, only get 3.
Too many reverse angles here as well, Dave.
Yeah, he's in
This
trouble,
is-
but the 7 is on there. You can send that quarter pin on across.
you could. But he's
You
got
can
to
get
hit
7
it.
here.
He's got to nail it.
Takes the 6, and that's a draw.
Good
Drawn leg. And this game sticks with its mantra of being extremely close.
A drawn leg, but Kev, of course, receives the beverage of choice. So it's at the end of leg 3 of 5, and we are 3 points apiece. Who's going to blink first, Dave?
Well, nobody is blinking at any stage during this game, is there? There's some very tired eyes.
A reminder, both teams are desperate for points, but for different reasons. The Keys here would love to break into the top 10 and finish in that position for their first ever season of competitive Skittles. The Ribs have a chance to steal a podium place in the league. The extra.
Well done. Had to really work to get that back one over.
And he's given himself the chance of a clearance here.
No.
No.
Oh, that's what I should have done, he says.
Well, let's see. Yes.
just enough momentum to take over there.
Again, I know I say it a lot, but the Gloucester-style pins we use have got quite a low centre of gravity compared to some others, quite a wide base to belly ratio. And you do have to give them some help to get over. Another trick shot.
We've had that twice tonight, mate.
Yeah.
Taking out the back pin.
Oh, no.
That's a good hit on the kingpin. Just 3 off it again.
And here we are again, and it's the quarter pin on your left viewer, bowler's right, that
Yeah,
surely...
other
No.
side. He's going straight down
I'll tell
it.
you what, the half Nazi confuses a lot of people.
It does. It's tricky, and you'll do it once and
Right.
it'll work, and you'll think that's the way to do it.
And of course,
Did well to get 6.
it can appear in 2 different conformations, and you just need to. You've got to work the quarter pin,
It's a
surely.
double rollover for
Gosh,
Jeff
yes,
and James
look
there.
at this.
7-6, 7-6.
7 and 6, 7-6. Could we end up with our
We
first
could be-
televised car park fight?
Yes.
That'll
have to
be
get
one
the,
I'll have to get the remote
mobile
camera,
out
yeah.
there, won't we?
Well,
Oh, his team thought he had it.
I know.
Oh, he's got the Wenger boys. That's not going to...
It's not going to help anyone,
Inspire
in
anyone
any way,
at all.
is it? No. Can I just say, it is his playlist.
Well, yeah, he's only got
So
himself to
maybe the
blame.
Wenger boys do inspire him.
I can't imagine they do.
Dave, the captain, has... I mean, he started off with a perfectly competent 6, and it's all been a bit downhill since then. Whereas Callum, a little dip in leg 2, but he's been a bit more consistent.
Yeah, he just needs to stop that first one going from so close to the near
Yeah.
gutter. If he can get it to come across that kingpin. Yes, we've seen the spare go from this on
We have.
quite a few occasions. Very possible. We're going to go long view for this one. No, found the gap.
He's got one more chance.
Yeah.
He needs to just learn from that. Very slight adjustment. He's gone wider.
Yeah, it's just not far off. Just clip that kingpin. You send it one way, ball goes the other.
Oh. I think we might have another thumbnail, Dave.
All our thumbnails are people looking to the heavens or...
Oh no, I pressed the
Staying
button
on the-
too quickly.
Yeah.
We haven't got a thumbnail. That's fine. I'm sure Callum will appreciate that. However, it's another situation where after 2 have bowled, we've got a pin in it. This has been nip and tuck all the way, this game. Score confusion.
Correction there. Yeah.
We agree. We might have to take over as the official score. Well, for new viewers, the giant
Kevin.
whiteboard is not the official scoring mechanism. The small piece of scruffy paper that is on the tables for the away team is the actual official scorecard. Both captains will check it and sign it at the end of the game.
Kevin's having a great game tonight. He could
Isn't
be
he
on for his
just?
best ever. Oh, another 2. I thought he had that back one there.
Yeah. He's had a very focused look on his
He
face
has.
all night, hasn't he?
It's unusually focused.
Laser.
Not with that one.
The laser's running out of batteries, but he's, yeah, take it. Little unfortunate not to take 1 or 2 more. So, Ricky, 5 to tie it up at the halfway point of this leg. Anything more than that will be the lead.
Found the gap. Shake of the head.
Pushed that away from the knee, didn't she? On the backswing.
I think a change of music will certainly help her out.
Not again. Oh, no.
Okay, big shot coming up in this leg.
She looks back to her captain
5
for some
down.
inspiration.
She can get 3.
Nye there, sitting down,
3
just
or
gives a little
4.
smile and a beer sip, nothing more.
Got the
But
king.
it worked. Oh,
Oh, that's made all the difference there. Should be an applause for that 4 with the
I think so.
pressure last ball.
She had a bit of pinball action there as the pins clattered off each other. 1, 2, 3, and the ball there. I wobbled 2. Could have had a couple more. Right, who's up next?
Stewie is up next.
Here he is. Good to see plenty of the Cross Keys wearing their Hawaiian shirts, fully branded. Spare ribs do not have a uniform, as far as I'm aware. But if they do, none of them are wearing it.
No.
I'm trying to think how many teams. So Keys have a uniform.
Keys-
the Young
Keys,
and Bold have
Young
a
and
uniform.
Bold.
Bestsellers have a uniform.
Bestsellers. Maclean
Anybody else?
Smilers.
Smilers, yes. Although I only ever see their captain Sandy wearing it, not anybody else.
Well, that's true. Yeah. It's
So I don't think we can count that as a uniform, really. Oh, okay.
good hit. Scores 5. Spare ribs back in with a chance.
They are.
6 needed from Richard, and they are on level terms once more.
Richard's been a little bit yo-yo-y with his scores. 4, then a 7, then a 5, which was enough to take the beer leg last time.
It was. We'll have to see whether he's going to continue his up and down trend or do something a bit different. Curls it in. Yeah, it always looks like it's going to hit, but then the spin kicks in about halfway down the alley and takes it across past the kingpin.
Brian the Wood Butcher joins us and apologises for his late arrival.
He's been falling asleep watching snooker again.
It's the snooker, isn't it? It's distracting you with another ball sport. Oh, great. Oh, I thought he might get that back pin.
I bet he doesn't get feedback from Steve Davis and Dennis Taylor on the
no
when he's watching the snooker.
Are they still going, those two?
Yeah,
I know Steve Davis is a bit of a rave DJ these days.
Yeah.
But yes, nicely done,
8
sir.
for Richard. Very nice.
John from Oklahoma City says, where is the broadcast booth anyways? Well, if you just look over on the left, you'll see me waving at you now. Hello. And Dave's next to me, but Dave has to stay behind a curtain for contractual reasons. Brian says, no snooker, it was a Skittles committee meeting.
Oh.
It was a Skittles distraction, and that's allowed, Brian.
I wonder if it had the age-old question of do we reduce the team size?
Yeah. Up the fees.
Up the fees.
Was that our first Cholsey special of the night, Dave?
It was. I think it was. Look at the lean on that pin there. Can you see it?
That's ridiculous. It's the leaning tower of quarter pins.
It looks like it is in a bad way if it's leaning like that.
Poorly, isn't it? That's how much abuse these pins get and have to put up with for a whole season.
Look at that pin. We'll have to have a look at that one.
Well, just send it up the other way around. Append it, invert it.
Yep. So his lowest score there, he's had 3 7s, 5 in that leg, which puts the Cross Keys well behind after Christmas Bowl.
Yes, John, we put ourselves behind the curtain because that way the large crowd are not obstructed in their view of the pins by our broadcast booth. And we run wireless cameras, so we can go anywhere. Good opener.
Great first shot for Chris. A possible spare opportunity.
3 off the front and 2 off the back. It's quite an impressive feat.
Let's have a look. Has he got it?
No.
No. It's because of that wobbly pin, isn't it? That leaning
pin. We
pin.
might just have to get the sticker to invert it at the end of this go, but we have to leave it all square for now. Or not very square, to be fair. I wonder, though, it might impede Kev's performance if you make it straight.
It might be a problem.
I think we should leave it at least until the end of the
leg. Surely someone will get it at some point. No.
Oh, I'm being corrected by Giles, one of our super fans and regular viewers. No, Hollywood got a Cholsey special earlier.
Oh, thank you, Giles. Always on the ball.
For those of you new, I will explain the Cholsey special is hitting one of the wing pins and taking the back 3 out with it. So called because several teams from our one village over called Cholsey seem to frequently do that. So it has become known as the Cholsey special. And Ray, absolutely devastated to suddenly hit at the worst possible moment his worst score of the evening by some way.
Which means the leg is already over.
He hasn't even given Kevin anything to worry about. But as we know, Kevin, where is Kevin on the individual averages?
Well, he's climbing up. He's into the top 20, maybe a few up. Now he started off a bit slowly. He was away from the game for about 10 years.
I know that feeling. Well, I know the feeling about starting slowly, Dave. Although I haven't got the excuse of being away for 10 years.
But I think he got up to about 16 or 17. There he goes. He's finally got that leaning pin.
Such a classy bowler. Poetry in motion.
Yeah, he's such a smooth action. Right, so the Ribs cannot lose the game tonight. At worst, they'll take away a draw and 5 points. At best, they'll get another 2 from the last leg.
Lovely, lovely, Kev. Captain Nye is in the background. He's not put himself in the squad this evening for the Spare Ribs, but he's enjoying watching their performance so far.
Can we
Spare
spot
Ribs
that?
5, Cross Keys 3. And we're early. We're doing very well on the timing.
I mean, the Keys always get through their legs quickly, don't they? They're always up early.
No hanging about.
They don't have
Scampering
these-
up like little gazelles they are. Oh, James. It looked good for the first third of the alley, and then it just sort of straightened up on him. He's got to put that frustration behind him now.
Wide, overcompensated.
Oh,
One more.
Goodness.
4 down for James. He's over 30, it's 31. It's a good score.
Well done, Jones. 31 with a 4, not to be sniffed at.
It's not, again, you're disappointed to finish with a 4 when you could have had a 33, 34 with another good score at the end.
Yeah.
Jeff needs 7 to get to 30.
Oh, is it gone, Dave?
It hasn't gone.
Oh, look at this.
All right,
Might
Jeff.
work in his favour if he can hit a plum king.
Oh no.
Not even a
I
bonus
think he's
chance.
tight. It's all of those practice goes at the start.
People forget how
Physically demanding.
Yeah. It's more aerobic than you'd imagine, Skittles.
It's a nice finish for Jeff there. He'll take the 6.
You have to say, he needed to do this. And let's enjoy it. Once more with feeling. The relief on his face as he gets a 6 and hits the 30. Another good score with a 4 in it. 30 with a 4.
So what's Callum on? He needs a 9 to get to 30, so that's going to be asking a bit.
It is. Can he finally just put together this first shot? Better.
It's 3. He's got the arrow pointing to Didcot.
South Morton, I'd say.
Yeah. That's his shot of the night, isn't it? The one down the line.
So, you know that 9 that was difficult, Dave?
Yes, it's on, and he knows it.
He has had a quick look, hasn't he, at the
checked
score? Now, don't put yourself under too much pressure. No, he did. He did, look. It was the glance at the scoreboard, I think, that did it for him. And no, the big dip. Oh, wait to the left, he said. 27 with a 3. Again, all of these players not, they've either hit their 30 or they've not been a million miles away.
No, Davis not had a great game tonight.
No.
He was wanting a good score to finish off his night. Oh, well, this could turn it around for him if he gets a spare here.
Oh, now look, he doesn't know which foot to rock back on. At least one more would be lovely for him.
Slow
Nice pace.
ball.
Got the 1. That'll do. Let's have a look at this powerhouse of a shot. Nice flick on and a good bit of
Lovely shot there.
Great.
Definitely his best of the night by some margin.
Skittles fell nicely for him. Manages to rescue what could have been difficult to break 20 to 25. More importantly, after 2 are bowled for both teams in this final leg, advantage Keys, 14 pins to 10. Reminder, the Ribs have 5 points already, Keys only 3. could we see a drawn game, Dave?
I think a draw is looking the most likely at the moment, but with a few players still to bowl,
Oh, Ricky.
spare ribs could easily get back into it, although Ricky's going to need to get a good few more here. Extra power.
Same shot.
Yeah.
Right. Quarter pin, Dave?
I think, yeah, maybe just play safe, go for the quarter
You're
pin.
going to give me one nod for the quarter pin tonight, thank you. And she hit the king and didn't even get the extra one.
No.
She throws her hands in disgust at the alley. I noticed over on Facebook, Selena Edwards cheering on Dave. He did very well, didn't he? Managed to drag that lovely 8 out in the end. Now Kev is on for a creditable performance.
His best ever score is 31. And I think he's not far off beating that. And he
Do you know
may
what?
have already done it.
The luck that he's had with some of the pins, and I'm not saying that he's been lucky, I'm just saying that he's had some excellent shots that have gathered 1 or 2 more.
Maybe, but I've seen a lot of games for Kevin where he's been extremely unlucky. So
Yeah.
anything he gets, oh look at that, it's a PB, 32.
Well played, Kev. 32, personal best. Yes, they know
PB, yeah,
it.
he's called it.
PB, he knows.
Ribs in big trouble halfway through, 7 pins down, 3 players left. We see Splitz and Giggles walking across the back there. Rob and Ethan playing at 9 o'clock. Wow, what a shot that was from Richard. As we said, someone from the Ribs has to do something pretty special, and this is the opportunity for Richard. A spare here really mix things up. No, not with that. Hey Brian, you right? Brian Archer's in the house again.
In the house again. This could be important if he gets them.
8 for Richard.
Double 8 to finish. Will it be enough?
Stewie just needs a 1 to draw level,
Oh,
but a good 5 or 6 will keep his team well in front and leave it all down to the last 2 players.
now, Stu, again, only his second game.
Yeah, he's looking good.
5, 7, 4, 5. 4 or 5 will do it, but I tell you what, if you can magic up another one of those 7s, you could tee up a very valuable draw for the Keys. 5 all.
Yeah, I think a draw with the spare Ribs would be a very good result for the Keys. Ribs have been right up amongst the top teams this season.
Yeah, Ribs having their best ever season. Never before have they been in a situation where they can be, troubling
It's
the top 3. Oh,
It's not going. 3 for Stewie.
of course it isn't. You know our pins are sticky. Let's have a look. Extra 1? No.
So that 7-pin lead is down to just 2 now. And when
Goodness
you've
me.
got Kevin still to go and Chris, difficult to call.
It is. Chris in his traditional hugging the rad position. Chelsea special.
No, only 2.
That might put him off. He's come a bit away from the rad now. Just narrow the angle. Nicely done. Oof. That was a good
7
little
there.
adjustment. He just pushed himself slightly further into the alley
There.
and it worked beautifully.
Is a lot of pressure on the Cross Keys now. They thought they had this leg for the draw. It's not the case anymore.
Ah, unlucky. Right.
Very,
Split
very close.
Here's that shot with a little adjustment, and it was absolutely spot on. So 5 have bowled now for the Ribs, 28. 4 have bowled for the Cross Keys, 23. Grant, he's 5.
Yep, he started off with 3 sevens, 5 last leg. He's usually a pretty solid 6 or 7.
3 per ball will do it, Dave. I think he would have preferred 1 or 2 more with that opener.
Yeah. Right, big shot now. They are currently behind. He needs this to hit. Give his brother more of a chance.
All
Takes
right.
a 7 out. Keeps that 2-pin lead.
Mr. Consistent just dipped off in the previous leg. Otherwise, it would have been a full house of 7s. Well, actually, no, that's a...
4 of a kind.
Yeah, but what would it have been? 5 of a kind?
5 of a kind.
Is there not a name for that? No.
But you can't get it in cards because only 4.
Oh, yeah. Shows you how much I play poker, Dave. And no, I'm not going to... I'm not going to give you a game.
Anyone
No.
who fancies a game of poker. Siren is... Right then, Kevin. What can you do to cut that 2-pin deficit you find yourself in?
Oh, goodness me.
Well, he struck the kingpin, but he split the pins on both sides.
It's a big gap. But he's faced this gap before. He knows...
He's faced it and he's conquered it.
He has. He knows not to fall into it.
It's a beautiful shot. Just
It
right
is.
where he's aiming, in between the two of them.
And he's left the 9 chance.
Is on. Certainly the 8, 9 outside chance as well. Left-hander be curling away from it.
Oh, unlucky.
Took it for the 7. Well, this is not what you want when you're the anchorman of the other team.
There's that corner just falling over. So, 35 the score. Ray needs 5 to draw it, but
A draw
if he
would
wants to draw
result,
the match, he needs
a
6. 7-7-6 he's had, and then a 2 last time out.
Well, there's no 2 this time around. He's making sure. 1 more pin needed to win the leg and draw the game. There it is.
There it is. Good cheers from his teammates. They know that was important. Can he finish with a flourish? Yes, he can.
Very nice indeed. Well done, Ray. 7 scored. 29 his total.
That's the way to open it. Wow. What a great game. And
Great final leg, wasn't it? Very nice.
And I think the score, line at the end, 5 points apiece, is absolutely spot on for how this game went.
I think so. I think that's a very
Be
fair
interesting to see the
result
pin
there.
counts here. 173 to the Keys, 176 to the Ribs.
Well.
It was as close as it felt.
It was close all the way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Every leg was close.
There we go. And the traditional handshakes. We finished 2 minutes early, which is good. We've got a bit of time now, so I hope you enjoyed that one. We'll have a little bit of a break while we reset the alley, and then, Dave, who have we got?
Well, I think Mr. Hoskins is taking over for game 2. That's what he said yesterday.
Excellent.
But then
We've got the Remnants up next at the home team
Remnants against Splitz
and
Giggles.
our second pub team of the evening. From the Morning
Morning
Star
Star,
at
Chelsea.
Chelsea. We should be seeing a lot of Chelsea specials, surely.
we should be.
Right, we will leave you just a few minutes while we take a comfort break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly with some more live Skittles from the ABM Club here in Wallingford. Until then, stay put.
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back for our second game of the evening. It is the Remnants at home to the Splitz Giggles, our second pub team of the evening. Splitz Giggles from the Morning Star in Chelsea. And they are putting up Captain Rob, then Brooke, Jamie, Karen, Les and Ethan. Remnants will be putting up Ken, Helen, Keith, Greg, Ian and Andy, a very familiar bottom 2 for the Remnants. There's some tossing going on. You can go first, they said. So let's see, who'll be up then? It's going to either be Rob or Ken. And Rob. Now, I'm going to be joined in the commentary position for this second game by Mark Hoskins, once he's been to the bar and availed himself of a pint. We'll be on. All right. First to bowl is Rob from the Splitz. The Splitz and Giggles are 1 off the bottom of the league. Comfortably so, though, and again, their very first season in competitive Skittles, and that's a great second shot. And the Splitz and Giggles are one of our most fun teams. They are loving their Skittles. They really, most of them are really not bothered about the results. They are just having a heck of a laugh and an excuse for a midweek drink, and that's how it should be. Yes, good, encouraging applause. Let's see why. Lovely. So, a good start, wasn't it, from Rob? Good 7.
7, great start for Rob there.
That's Dave, that's not Mark.
Mark
he's still waiting for a
he's
beer.
at the bar. He's at the bar at the moment, so I will step in when needed.
Ken up. Now Ken, fully striped this evening. Just clips the wing. Little sighter. Okay. Now, King probably not the shot here.
Of course it is.
No, look, see?
Yeah.
Should have gone for that quarter pin.
Hit the kingpin. Don't miss it. If you miss it, then it's no good.
Well, there is that.
Right, here is Mr. Hoskins with walking stick.
Let him sit down. Goodness me, no rush.
Good evening, everyone. It's
Hello, Mark.
how lovely to be here.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. We miss
first
you.
of all, have to apologise for confusion last night when I let you all down, but I'm here now.
Well,
I blame it on an elderly man taking too many drugs.
yes, and not in the sense of illegal. We have to say for
No, that's
legal
right.
reasons.
I've not been well.
Well, we know. But you're doing well with it. It was nice to see you back on the alley.
Oh, wasn't it?
As we watch Brooke.
I haven't watched the replays of last night yet.
Well, our replays are always worth watching. Di joins us again on Facebook. We'll give them a shout out. So Brooke pops down a 3. A little bit disappointed. A bit below her par. Brooke's been one of our brand new and young players who actually has got a lot of potential for the future. Still finding her way and getting her style.
I'm liking the matching shoes and hair.
Yes. Oh, there we go. The back pin, although it's a new game, is still sticking as much as it did in game 1.
Yeah.
It's looking good. Wow, nice quarter pin shot here for a good chance on an 8, an outside 9.
You give up. Oh no, that's not going to
No.
work. But if you give up front 3, the back one often follows.
It does involve the pins playing ball though, and
It does.
doing where they
And,
should do, which for a natural product.
We
at the end of
were
the
saying
season,
last
sometimes
night, it's very bizarre how some nights and some legs, they just don't fall.
No.
And then all of a sudden they do.
Yeah. No, they've been behaving themselves a bit better tonight than yesterday, as we watched Jamie for the Splitz take a big run up. Now, she's another young bowler who I think, when she finds what works and has another year or 2 on the alley, will be vying for the ladies' averages because...
Well, she's got a good, strong
Yeah.
bowl. It's a bit of pace there, just a bit of accuracy, and it'll work. Here we go. Maybe. Almost a Cholsey special.
Yeah, but that back pin, as we said. Yeah. Jamie will be disappointed with that. Work to do for the split. And as we said earlier, the Remnants are keen because they are within striking distance of a top 3 finish in the league. Splitz and Giggles are one off the bottom and are just here for the fun at the moment. That's great, but the Remnants will be desperate to grab. If they can grab 10 points out of this.
Father and son duo, Andy and Ian Bell, have
Yes.
been forefront for them, I think.
Yeah.
Both of them are up at the top of the averages.
They are. The Bells have been doing very well. Now, if any of you watched yesterday, you'll have seen Bill's petanque stylings, the backhand delivery.
Oh, yes, I do like that. There's an element of uncertainty about Bill.
Well, yeah, and here we see more backhanded action from Keith. But I was saying yesterday, one thing about the petanque style grip is naturally it keeps the wrist straight. Whereas when you're bowling underarm, there is that kind of the elbow wants to twist around, and so if you've got big enough palms to grab it and you can master it, then it can be good. And of course, if you are a petanque player, you're used to lofting it very high up in the air, which is a bit of a no-no here.
It's a good point.
It's a bit more, straight. Whereas here, the wrist, underhand, underarm.
I think in the summer I'm going to try it just for fun. I don't think I will be converted, but equally I might have a go at petanque outside.
Well, in the summer only, of course.
Yes, with a...
It's a bit like in the summer league. I might try Dorset flopping, but I did try one last night just practicing, and I'm not sure my knees could take it.
Now that could be...
Your knees certainly couldn't take
no,
it.
Well, not now. I damaged the alley, I think. But that could be a paid event to see you Dorset flopping.
Well, will be news soon about our summer event anyway. Oh, very good.
Oh, look at that.
Well done by Karen. Let's watch this back. Here she goes. Nice. 1, 2, and then the little extra. Beautiful. So, Splitz and Giggles, 19 pins after 4 have bowled. The Remnants are on 15 after 3. 5 for Greg will give him the lead. It's a good start. That's an interesting one, isn't it? The front 3 and then the back one as well, leaving the full-on W from our point of view.
Yeah, from our point of view, it's
M
the W.
from the bowler.
It's a bit of a frustrating split for the bowler, I'd say.
You've just got to hit the centre pin. Everything else is a bit of a negative angle for you. Oh no, pushed it. 5 off that one. 5 was required. 5 he got. So after 4 have bowled for both teams, it's a 1-pin game. 20 to the Remnants, 19 to Splitz and Giggles. And Brian the Wood Butcher on YouTube says, what beautiful calligraphy there is on the scoreboard. Round of applause. Brian the Wood Butcher enjoys a very clear...
Yes,
scoreboard.
I do as well. I've noticed that a lot of the scoreboards have been very good this year.
Yeah, well, maybe the pressure of being on live television around the world has encouraged everyone. Oh, no. I'm not sure
we
what that
could
was.
suggest a little bit of artistic license could come into it. I don't know.
No,
what can you do with the scoreboard?
Brian wouldn't approve. Brian doesn't
Would he
even
not?
like crossing 7s. He doesn't like a 7s.
not?
No. Well, the glasses came off there, and that did work. Worked better for Les.
I quite like the frowny face on a 0 and a sparkling star around a spare.
I think that's fine. Right, let's do some quick catch-ups on Facebook, because I've neglected it, sorry. Scott Balderson, one of our American friends, is watching the handshakes and the second game even. Di Griffiths, superfan, is of course still watching on Facebook, as ever. Right. Bell Senior.
Old Man Bell.
Well, you can say that. I'm
I
not
can.
going to call him Old Man Bell.
I've known him long enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Ian. You can see, well, if you watch Ian's stance and then watch his son's stance later, there's a little bit of the genes have passed down there. If you watch this, but the younger Bell is a bit more sort of purpose about his stance, but very similar. Oh, that's quality.
He's very steady and very competitive, actually, is Ian.
Let's watch this down. Nice. So, 3 pins in it with just the anchors left. It's Ethan against Andy. Ethan, another promising young bowler, just needs to balance the power and the precision.
Oh, that's very steady.
That's nicely done.
Nicely done, yeah.
Little unlucky not to get one more. Yes, that's really well done. I really like the way he's put this little leg together here. Has he got it? Unlucky.
Oh,
unlucky,
unlucky.
Ethan. Yeah. If you watch this replay, Mark, over here. Nicely put together.
It was
Just
unfortunate
it was.
not to get that winger.
So, bookend sevens for the Splitz and Giggles leg, plus Karen, 31. Andy's target, currently on 27.
4 to draw, 5 to win.
You wouldn't bet against
I
Andy
wouldn't bet
Giggles.
against him, no, but stranger things have
There we
happened.
watch. And there we go. A similar stance, just a bit more purposeful.
Oh, I do like a man with a sense of drama.
Ooh. Now then. That's a very rare miss. It's gone a bit quiet behind him. That was
There
a
you
good,
are.
good
He
correction.
only needed one ball.
He knew what he'd done wrong, made the very slight adjustment, and then everything flowed from there.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
Quality
First leg
Skittles.
to the Remnants.
Quality Skittles from young Mr. Bow. We watch this again. There's that. Nicely done. Wasn't phased by the first ball miss as some perhaps less
No.
seasoned skittlers would have been.
He was a cool head.
So a reminder, the Remnants would absolutely be over the moon if they could pull 10 out of this, because it means that they will leapfrog quite a few of their
It is
opposite
a league
numbers.
of two halves this year, isn't it?
Very much so. I mean, it would be unusual if it was a league of 3 halves, to be fair.
Well, it would be a league of 3/3.
See, this is the
But
kind
what
of
I mean
quality punditry that people tune in for.
Absolutely.
Around the world.
But being a member of the bestsellers, who are, I think, pretty much dead centre in the league, we're, I think, about 10 points adrift of the team above us. And so from 1 to 10, or from 2 to 10, is quite close. And then it's almost like the second division from, always
Yeah, so
pulling up.
the Remnants are currently in 5th with 143 points, tied with all sorts in 4th, but
Yeah.
last 6 are on 149, but the Remnants have a game in hand against them, so. $10 points would put them ahead of last 6, who are not playing this week, and last 6 are in 2nd place. So really, 2nd through to 7th have a chance of finishing in the podium places.
Yeah.
And because we play on points and not pins in this league,
Yes, absolutely.
you know, with 10 points
We
up for
would be
grabs.
4th on pins.
You would,
average.
yeah. Well done, Rob. That was a very well put together 7. His 2nd consecutive. Another brand new skittler.
Yeah,
who
Rob is a man of many talents.
He is.
Some of them we can't speak about.
No, some of them are legal.
He's a very good golfer. I think he's a single handicap golfer.
Is he?
He was quite a decent cricketer. And I'm sure all those things will translate.
What you're saying is one of these annoying people who's good at all ball sports.
Well, yeah.
Wow. I'm not, so we'll have to move on. Okay. The cheeky 4 off the quarter. Always pleasant to find that when you've missed the king. Oh, and that was nicely put together. Let's keep this on the long shot.
The perfect ball could get 9.
Yeah. Well, let's keep this on the long shot and see. No.
Unfortunately, that wasn't quite the perfect
Unlucky,
ball.
Helen. Improvement
No,
though
that's
on
very
leg 1.
reasonable. 5-6,
Yeah.
very good.
You want to see an upward trajectory, and so far, all of the remnants that have bowled in leg 2 have improved on their leg 1 score. It's all the captain can ask. But for the Splitz, Brooke, this she'll be disappointed with that 3. She's definitely been bowling better than that. Oh, she just missed the Cholsey special from the team from Cholsey. That's better, Brooke. Well done. Good little pickup.
Another chance for
Oh, it's
a 9?
It's a tricky one. Everything's got to fall
Yeah,
just so.
Just pushed it wide
Yeah.
again.
Well done, Brooke. Again, good improvement though. Doubled her leg 1 score to keep things looking interesting in this second leg. After 2 have bowled, it's 11 pins to the remnants. 13 pins to Splitz and Giggles. There we go. Dave is on scoreboard duty and it's now updated itself. Now Keith and his reverse grip petanque stylings. Let's see how they go.
Here we go.
Brace yourself. Another 4 off the quarter.
Yeah.
Takes a dab of the moistened cloth just for extra purchase.
Oh, there we go. I thought he was going to get it there, but not quite.
I think we'll take a replay of that one. Can he hold it straight? No. Never mind.
Good, decent 8.
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look how this played out. Perfect angle.
Yeah.
Nicely done. So, Keith, put the hammer down. Another improver. Jamie, only 2 last time out. She's ready early. The stickers not quite finished. There they go. Hopefully that rush of the alley hasn't put her off. Okay. 3 off the quarter. Still got a good angle to work with here off the king. Oh, it's close. Jamie's got a good pace on her. If she can just get more consistent with the accuracy, it'll do her well. That's better.
I'd like to see more of an angle and a little bit of spin.
Yep, well, I can't do spin. I avoid it like the plague, but I agree with you. A common mistake that beginners make is they sit plumb in the middle of the alley.
Yeah.
If you work those wider angles, you actually narrow the gaps,
Yeah.
but it can be a bit daunting because your worry is you'll overcook it and end up guttering it, which is the worst. We're one of the few alleys, skittle alleys, with a gutter.
Really?
Most of them
didn't know
just have boards
Okay.
to bounce off.
Do any pins that fall after the ball bounces off the boards, do they count?
No. If your ball touches the board on the way down, it's dead.
Okay.
and you are subject to enormous ridicule.
It would be an interesting variation if you could bounce it off the sides.
Well, that'd be like putting the bumpers up at 10 pin with a kid's birthday party, wouldn't it? Chaos would ensue. A bit like snooker crossed with Skittles, in off the cushion sort of thing. Anyway, while we were talking with that nonsense, Greg continued the improvement on the remnant scores with a 6. So far, everyone, with the exception of Rob, who's equalled his good 7, has improved on leg 1. But advantage remnants. What can Karen do? Great 7 last time.
Oh,
Just went wide of the king.
the budgies escaped from the cage.
No. That would only happen if we don't. This is the sheep
I thought
pen.
it escaped through the gap.
No, this is the sheep pen.
Oh,
Dave's already sent you the unofficial list
I
of the names,
know.
and you've not remembered.
I haven't done my cribbing.
No, this is terrible. Oh no! Groans from the teammates there, and some applause from Rob. Karen, the first player to dip below her leg 1 score out of everyone who's bowled so far. 4 have bowled now for both teams
Only
in leg
2
2.
pins in it, though.
It's not a runaway, is it, this time for the remnants? But Les and Ethan are going to have their work cut out against Ian and Andy.
Yeah.
Have we got a stuck ball? It's all right, it's come down. We just avoided opening the Devil's Canyon by the back quarter, but it's still a big gap, Mark. I know you're a fan of calling out big gaps.
Yeah.
Big holes.
Big holes, yeah. It's only just to put the element of doubt into the opposition's mind, really.
Well, that's true, and you saw him push a little bit wider than I think he would have done, just to try and avoid the gap. It's going to go the other way. No. He was sucked into the canyon.
He was. Yes. Uncharacteristic for Ian.
It is.
It's made the leg all the more interesting.
It has. Oh, Brian the Wood Butcher says, no, most of our alleys in Western Supermare have gutters. That's interesting. When we were in Somerset, nary a gutter was to be found. So there you go. I like the fact that they're all different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, Les, work to do. 7 to draw it even. Good start. Great start. Game on now, Mark.
Absolutely.
Lovely.
I think that Splitz and Giggles might have a little bit of momentum
He's
coming
missed.
into the business end of the leg.
Just missed that. Now, he needs to hit 2 of these.
He looks determined.
How's he doing? Oh, no. He
Disappointment.
Yeah. Great start.
It promised so much.
It did. It did. But even so, it's still only 2 in it. Andy has got the target to set. So it's 2 plus whatever Andy gets is the lead and the target for Ethan. Remember, with his first ball last time out, he missed the full deck. Didn't make the same mistake with ball 2. And he didn't make the mistake this time.
There's an unusual split, really.
Yeah. It's not ideal, is it? I mean,
No.
he's got to do this big cutback shot, which is always risky, down the line.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
made it interesting. Yeah.
I don't like any of that.
It's got to be that front quarter pin, just bounce the ball off into the back pin.
He's missed it.
Yeah.
He's missed it. Still, with those 6, It's an 8-pin lead. Ethan needs 8 for the draw. 9 for the win. 9 or more for the win. Well, if you're offering, yes, please. So, Ethan, there's been praise for Ethan on YouTube. He already knows the geography of the alley, where to stand, what to aim for. Plays like he's been playing for years. He will be hard to beat in a couple of years.
I would agree
indeed.
with all of that.
Praise
That's
indeed.
unfortunate. That makes a 9 quite difficult from here.
Yep. Oh, good follow-up shot.
Let's go for a draw. Let's get an 8.
Oh, that would be tasty.
Come on, Ethan, you can do it. Oh no, pushed it.
He did.
Got the 7.
Well done. Sporting applause from everybody, quite rightly. I love the fact that he went for it and he knew what he needed to do and just went a bit wide, but nice to get the little extra pickup on the back pin.
A little personal bonus, but made no difference to the leg.
No.
So 4-0 up for the Remnants at the moment on their quest for 3rd place.
Yeah. Possibly even 2nd. Mind you,
Indeed,
look at this though. Rob and Ethan bookending
comes-
double 7s at the start and end of Splitz. Cheeky. The left-facing arrow. Rob, of course, never knowingly seen without the sunglasses perched atop the dome. Never wears them over the eyes. It's purely for UV protection for the scalp.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening now, but
well, sometimes we enjoy Rob's dancing styles, but today I don't know what he's doing.
he's
It
a
was
man
bit
of many idiosyncrasies.
French mime or something.
Now that's what a little bit of spin can do, you see.
That was a cheeky little pickup there. Of course, it's leg 3. It's the beer leg. The simple concept: score more than your opposite number, they have to go to the bar and buy you a beer. Score less, and it's your turn to do the walk of shame. And Rob has faltered in his little run of 7s. Ken, 4 and a 5. Can he go 1 or 2 more?
The right place of contact, but it just didn't really take them down.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, okay. All right. I would have thought the other quarter on this side is the view. Interestingly, he's going on the same side of the alley. Oh, it nearly worked for him. Well, I'm being shown up here because everyone is now coming off YouTube saying, no, we've got gutters as well. Although the carriers in Pembroke are unlike us, they have a permanent alley. It's not in a shared room. John from Oklahoma City says, yes, I like this alley. It is big and has all the details and is very well lit. Well, thank you.
Are there any alleys in Oklahoma City?
Skittle alleys, I suspect very few. But John will tell us if there are any Skittle alleys over there. Oh, Brooke.
It's an opportunity for community involvement.
It's a bit less expensive than 10-pin.
Yeah.
Although you do have to, you do have to find some child labour to help with your sticking up. Come on, Brooke. Oh, no, she's found another gap. That's unfortunate.
I believe there are some portable skittle alleys around that could be available for hire.
They're there, but
We wouldn't want to be charged any tariffs, of course.
no. No, and I suspect, knowing how heavy the bloody sections, the 6 foot by 4 foot sections of it are, the shipping costs would be prohibitive. So, Brian the Wood Butcher on YouTube says, God forbid Rob ever takes this game seriously. He would be phenomenal. I mean, that's not even damning with faint praise, is it? That's just damning. Oh, great. That was nice pickup. Quarter or king, Mark? Quickly, what would you go for? Oh, well, obviously you always aim for the king. Not that way. She's frustrated. Well done, Helen. She has rolled over, I think. Yeah.
So two in it again?
First beer leg went to the splits. Second rollover. Now it's Jamie v Keith. Jamie, good improvement, leg 2. But Keith seems to be getting more and more in the swing of things. And Jamie's got to set him the target.
It's a Cholsey special.
Of course it is, and as you would expect from the team from Cholsey. Hold it. Yes.
Oh, I like it. We're going 3 at a time.
3 per ball is all you need. Oh, hello, thirsty Jamie.
Here you go. Oh. Get over! Get over! Oh.
Well, let's watch this on the replay. These Gloucester pins again. I thought she got that. Look at this.
I can't quite believe that.
It's still going. We've run out of replay and it's still going. Wow, fantastic. Look at this, Jamie. 2.58. What a trajectory. And Keith will have to be feeling under quite a lot of pressure. 9 to win the beer. It's a tough ask. John Penny joins us from the West Country late again, but I've been to pick up books for a summer league and have a pint at our venue. London Pride, very nice. Thanks for asking.
Can't go wrong with a Pride.
No.
A very safe pint.
Well, made contact with a kingpin, but only 3 for it, and he's got this strange staggered lie
He'll
here.
do well to get 9 out of that.
I mean,
I think this is what we call a Messiah's 9.
yeah. I'm going to hover over the replay button, but I can't see it myself. No. 5, he says. 5 he got. So, look at this, a little bit of a turnaround. Splitz and Giggles, 18 pins halfway through the beer leg. Remnants, 13. 2 beer legs won by the Splits, 1 rolled over. It's looking quite good for them, the thirstier team, obviously. Karen up next, started strongly with a 7, dipped to a 5, but she's been bowling well.
Gone wide.
Avoided the Cholsey special,
Yeah.
bit too straight. She's got quite some, she's wearing the baggy outerwear. I worry that the bigger sleeve impedes the backswing, but she seems to be controlling it.
There could be increased frictional drag.
This is it. Oh, no. Could have picked up a couple more, but didn't. Only 3.
Where were we drinking London Pride? Out Somerset Way, wasn't it?
Yes. No, Devon.
Devon.
John Penny's in Devon, I think. But
I was
I've got
gonna
that
say,
wrong.
I do like a pint of Butcombe, which is
Oh,
Somerset.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The Vulcan bomber. No, that's the stealth bomber, I think. Well,
Oh.
goodness me. So just when I thought that Karen was going to have to take a walk to the bar, we've got our second rollover. Derek Elridge joined us on Facebook a while back. He said, I love watching these live games. I miss playing, but my arthritis stops me. Well, I'm glad we can bring you a bit of live Skittles. It's not something that you can find very easily. Well, it's spinning, but it's not going to take anything else with it. Oh, no. We all know that that back pin never falls over. 5 scored. Mr. Consistent Les with his 555. Brian the Wood Butcher says, Buckham, you're talking, that's my local brewery and my favourite beer. Kindred Spirits.
Oh, marvellous. It's my favourite village name is, I don't know if Buckham Brewery is actually in this village, but it's Nempnit Throbwell.
Yes, you've just made that up or
No,
you
I
had a
haven't.
stroke.
No, it's next to the Chew Valley Lake in Somerset, and
Oh, Ian.
there are
Skittles
many
9.
good names around there.
Can Ian finish off the Skittlers 9? He started, so he'll finish. Oh my goodness. That couldn't have been any closer.
Well, it could have been.
Well, couldn't have been any closer and
Left it
still
standing.
actually, yeah. Oh, has he done it again? No, he made sure of it this time. Look how close this was.
Oh,
It's so quick as well, I couldn't pause it. So, Ian pulls out the 7. 23 to the Remnants, 26 to the Splitz. Very interesting turnaround. Ethan gets to set the target for Andy. 2 7s so far. Just rolled off the centre line for him, a little bit too much spin, couldn't tame it. Hold your nerve, Ethan. Oh, he did the same shot again.
yeah, I think he got his angles wrong then. He should have been near the... That's right, that's where I would...
Love the rad. No, no, no. Oh,
Well, he got 2 out of it. Yeah, just pulled it.
he'll be very disappointed with that. Against the run of his play and in the beer leg. Will it be enough? 7 Andy requires for the draw,
7 to draw, 8 to win.
and he only needs 5 for his beer. If you're a betting man, I don't think you'd bet against Andy getting a 7. But then again, you might.
Yeah, but we know Andy. He'll
There'll
he'll adjust on the second ball.
a
won't he?
micro correction,
Yeah.
and they could all go down. We could see a flopper. Well,
Oh.
well.
I do like it when it gets exciting.
Look at his team behind him. They're all looking rather nervous, aren't they?
Oh, he's just missed
He
out.
has. Goodness me. Oh, it wobbled and stayed put, the winger. Goodness me. Well. Splitz and Giggles pull out a well-deserved 2 points. And I think Andy has to watch out that he's not going to get frustrated. 7-6-6. Still, 4 points, 4 valuable points for the Remnants, but they would have liked 6 at this point and be just taking it home. Ken now.
Takes out the back 2. They're all stood there waiting to be knocked down.
They always are though, Mark, but they don't always oblige.
No.
You know.
Now,
Especially
here we
these
go.
Gloucester pins. Solid.
7 without the head pin.
Yep. Our West Country viewers will be shuddering and quaking and
Yes.
crying into their beer.
Gnashing their teeth.
Still, his best score of the evening so far, so we'll take it. It's the opener's role, isn't it, to make sure that you help your teammates out
Well, you
without too
really
much of a
want
deficit.
no damage done, don't you, with the opener?
Yes, if only I could have mastered that after 13 years, Mark. Now, Rob. 7-7-6.
Now, is Rob going to take it seriously and become one hell of a skittler?
Wow, let's have a look.
I doubt it.
Well, 4 off the quarter. We've seen
Yeah.
that a lot this evening. Who needs the king, eh? Ugh.
Hello.
Oh, look at this. A bit of Gangnam style.
I thought he was going to pick the ball up, but he got distracted.
I don't know what was going on here. Most unusual.
Oh,
But it worked for him.
Well, it does work for him.
He's teed up the 9. Now, I think he'll take this one seriously.
No, well, you
No, he
say
won't.
that. Well,
Another 7.
It's a 7.
So Brian says, oh, John Penny says, I live in Dorset. The venue is just over the border in Somerset, the Great Western Railway Social Club at Penmill, Yeovil. Everyone is welcome to go to the club, ideal to pop in for a pint. Good plug. Well done, John.
Nice.
Brian the Wood Butcher said, Buckham Brewery started in a village near Bristol called Buckham, but now moved to a bigger village called Winston. Nempnet Thrubwell is near Bath.
Oh, okay.
That'll learn you.
I mean, it's all a stone's throw, isn't it?
It is. Right, Helen.
Damn good beer, though. That's all that matters.
Rarely seen up these parts. It doesn't
They do-
travel well.
The White Hart in Dorchester do it, I believe. And perhaps even the Royal in Wallingford.
Do you mean Dorchester-on-Thames as
Yes.
opposed to Dorchester?
Dorchester-on-Thames,
Because that
yes.
would the other Dorchester would not be far to travel for
No.
Buckham. Oh no! Well, Helen goes back to her teammates, disappointed with her second 4 in a row. Brooke now has a target, a 3, good improvement to a 6, a little dip in the beer leg, which was a rollover, of course, I've just remembered.
Yes.
5 for the beer, Brooke, and 5
How
for the lead.
thirsty is Brooke?
Well, she's smiling about it. Getting some unorthodox coaching from her captain, Rob there. Oh. Heads in hands
Yes.
on the away team and for Brooke.
Oh, here we go.
Just a 2.
Unlucky.
She needs another 2 to roll it over again. 3 plus for the lead and the win.
It's another rollover.
Goodness
A
me.
double rollover.
Neither of them wants to take the advantage here. All square after 2 have bowled in this 4th leg. 11 pins each. Considering the difference in league positions, these two. It's quite tight.
Yeah, it's been a pretty decent game, really, in terms of nip and tuck.
34-31, 36-35, 29-30. No one's smashing anyone, and that's great to see.
Yeah, you don't want anyone getting demoralised, do you?
No, I don't think it's physically possible for the Splitz and Giggles to be demoralised.
No.
They're far too
They
chipper
don't
for
really
that.
know what's going on, do
But
they?
the Remnants would have loved to have taken the full 10 points
Well,
out of this
that's
for
right,
their
yeah.
league fight. Oh, wow. This is that horrid reverse angle, isn't it? You might as well attempt the cutback, mightn't you?
I would have thought so, yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
he's gone for
goes.
it.
Always
Wasn't
the
a
risk.
bad effort. I always think you should aim at the inside of the pin.
Yep, and hope the ball does the work. Yeah. So Keith, after that outrageously good 8, has dropped back a little bit on the pace. 16 after 3 for the Remnants. 11 after 2
Right, here
for the
comes
Splitz. Here's
Jamie.
Jamie. They're definitely not taking it seriously, are they?
Oh, that might be a good...
I think Rob has decided that there's no way they can finish any higher than their 14th out of 15th, so
There's a
they're
lot
just
of
going to have
giggling
as
going
much
on.
fun as they can.
We're playing to the tones of Seven Nation Army.
Go on,
and there's
Jamie.
a lot of giggling
There is.
from the Splitz.
Jamie is trying desperately to hold it together. Come on, Jamie. Come on. I don't know what's going on over there.
We may
But the entire team have just collapsed into
we may
fits
need
of
medical
cry.
attention.
Medic! Medic! Well, it was a free go for Jamie because it's still all square after 3. So the
Not just
opening-
all square, but identical scores.
identical scores. Right, now to the serious end of the draw. No. They've still gone. They've all collapsed. Dare I suggest this is some sort of psychological warfare they're
Yes.
playing on their opponents? The devastating laughter track. Oh no. Greg has a bit of a stare down at those, but
The Remnants are looking quite dour, actually, and they might be unsettled with the uncontrolled mirth of the Splitz
Wow.
and Giggles.
the other thing that might be unsettling them is the performance that they've all had in these last 2 legs. Look at this.
Yeah.
4-7, 4-4, 5-5, 3-3. Having won the first 2 legs relatively comfortably.
So this could be quite critical from Karen. That looks oh,
No. Is Rob going to be able to hold his nerve, or are you going to collapse into Giggles again? The reverse Chelsea special.
this is for the lead.
Oh no!
Oh dear. So,
Miscue.
so 7-7, 4-4, 5-5, 3-3.
It's well, there's nothing to separate them in any way, shape or form at the moment, is there? Who's going to blink first?
Well,
Here we are again, down to the anchors, Ian and Andy, Les and Ethan. The senior bell
a senior bell.
to go off
A
first.
Derby County fan, I believe.
I'll take your word for that. Is that some sort of Wendy ball team? Is that what you? Is that
That
not a
is-
proper sport then?
That is the football team.
Association or
Association,
Oh.
yeah. I believe
the inferior game?
he originates in Derby. Something like
Are they called the Rams?
that. They are.
Look at that, you see. I don't follow football in any way, shape or form, and yes, my
You
mind
knew
is
it.
full of useless facts
Yeah.
like this. Oh, very nicely done.
Almost a 9. So that's put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Yes. we go. Great effort. So, Ian, his best score of the evening, and at an important moment, Les hasn't been able to get more than 5.
Well,
Now's the time.
he has moistened his hands.
All in the wrist with Les.
Yeah.
No run up. Not much of a max swing, but he does a
It's a little bit around
acceleration.
the corner style, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, and he accelerates.
Oh,
But that's the risk. That's the risk.
well, anything could happen.
All or nothing now. This is for all you people out there, he said. Maybe not. What?
So that was for all you people out there.
Well.
A triumph of style over substance, maybe.
Oh, here we go. John Penny, of course. Buckham was started in 1978 by the late Simon Whitemore. He left Courage as the project was produced by accountants with no thought for quality. I've sunk thousands of their beers.
Good man.
And that was just last week. Right, a cruise, just a mere cruise home for the younger Bell now, surely. Yes. This is a tricky 9, though. The angles are a bit acute.
Yeah, it's got to be fairly straight, but
He's gone, he's... Oh,
great effort.
good effort. Lovely 7. Lovely 7 to bring it home, I feel. I mean, unless Ethan has got some monster spare in him, which, I don't know,
It's
before long, I'm sure we'll see him troubling the highest spare. But,
No, it's a 15 to win then.
yeah, we have seen 15 spares this season.
Indeed you have.
Right, come on, Ethan. Let's see if we can bring some more seriousness to the proceedings.
Spare on.
It's a hell of an opener, isn't it? He's got to, psychologically, he's got to hold his nerve here, because inside he might be thinking, I've got
I
this.
think he could go. That would have been so good.
That would have been fantastic. Come on, Ethan, let's have a consolation
Oh,
9.
pushed it.
He did.
Unlucky.
Great opener. Great opener. Well done, Ethan. So unlucky not to be able to...
Good to see Ethan holding his own against the criticism of Les by saying, "You got a 1."
Brian the Wood Butcher and John Penny are having a whole conversation amongst themselves on YouTube about beers and beer quality, which is fantastic to see. I'm not going to get involved, though, when I want to disturb them. Well, 6 points it is. The Remnants now will want to finish this off with an 8. Splitz, I tell you what, if they can just stop laughing for a second, could take 4 out of this.
What is he doing now?
I don't know. Show off. Show off.
I mean, there really is no telling, is there?
The thing is, if we said to him, I'll give you 500 quid if you go through all of them and just take the Mac pin and nothing else, you never be able to do it.
Make a fortune.
No. I know the professional skittlers, the West Country, may look down upon such hijinks. Good recovery shot, to be fair. But I actually love the fact that the Splitz Giggles have no issue with the fact that they're 14th out of 15. They've only played one season, and every time I speak to them, they go, "We just love coming here. We love the game.
That's what it's all about."
And that, to me, is worth any number of kind of, you know, spares and everything else, because without people coming down, bringing new people into the club, bringing youngsters in, like your Ethans and your Brooks and your Jamies, the sport will slowly die in this part of the world.
Having fun is infectious, and as you say, it is absolutely the best place to start doing anything is having fun, and then everything else builds from there.
Absolutely. I mean, for goodness sakes, you could be miserable at home.
Yes, you could.
Why come down here and pay money to the bar and be miserable? Might as well have a laugh, I say.
I know.
Oh, okay.
There's never too much fun, Rob.
Can I just come here? You got to see this comment, Rob. Come over quick. I'll bring Rob over to read in Brian the Wood Butcher's comment. God forbid Rob ever takes this game seriously. He'd be phenomenal.
He is phenomenal in any way.
I've never taken any game seriously.
Not even golf?
Which is why I'm just a phenomenon.
A phenomenon. No. We think it's brilliant. You keep going. Oh, Brooke. Some frustration creeping in now. And another fit of the giggles. Come on, Brooke. Hold the line. Oh, no. Well, that's not what you want to do. Finish on your worst score of the evening. Unfortunate, Brooke.
No.
Over on Facebook, Rob Bowker says, I think butt comb sounds like a special grooming accessory. But it's not pronounced comb, not the butt comb.
Sounds rude.
Just Rob to lower the tone.
Yeah, that's disrespectful to a very fine ale.
This is why Bowker is banned from YouTube and is only on Facebook. Oh, look at this. Oh. Now, this is not a nice lie. I don't like this one, Mark, because...
No.
Did you try the straight pile driver down, or... What?
Yeah, I think so. That's a
Oh,
good
she
effort.
got it. Oh, well.
Oh, that was almost perfect.
Well done. Helen, well, I think we should watch this again. Not many bowlers enjoy the deliberate straight line. And look, she absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
Square and plumb. Helen finishes with an 8. 27 with a couple of 4s sprinkled in there. Not far off the 30 plus that most skittlers here would think of as the sort of the score to aim for.
Yeah, yeah.
30 or more, you feel like you've had a reasonable night on the alley. Under 30, be a bit below par.
Yeah, 30 is definitely the par, yeah.
Although, interestingly, as our statistician Dave would say, the average across the entire club this season, 27 point something.
Really?
Which is pretty good, considering the number of new teams we've got
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Come on, Jamie. Let's finish this well. Better. Oh, just too straight. However, picked up a good 5.
I have heard rumours about a ladies' team being formed.
Have you? Well, that'd be
for next
excellent.
season. I think there are plans afoot.
I mean, the only team that I think of that doesn't have any female members is Lads Night Out, who did at least have one for last year before Matt stole her for living on a spare.
Ah.
And
Well,
but other than that,
the name says it all.
well, yeah. I believe that the Lads Night Out are the only. At least they don't have any openly female players. Right, the last view this evening of the backhand stylings.
Hello.
look at that. Well, which quarter pin do you fancy, Mark?
I would go to the left as we look at it.
No, he's gone
He's
right.
gone right.
And missed
and
it.
he missed it.
Always the way. Unlucky Keith.
Yeah, because my preferred position is by the rad, so I would bowl across the alley.
If you go to the Facebook page of the club, which is search on Facebook for ABM Skittles, you'll find that Dave, again, just for fun, because he's slightly on the spectrum or something, did a full breakdown of...
I did see it.
Did you see which positions lent to the most king hits?
Yeah,
And it was Love the Rad. I mean, we could summarise it all with Stay by the Rad, but I don't know if he accounted for left-handers.
No, he didn't. And that's what a couple of us were saying, Nick, because that also changes the angle slightly in terms of reducing your gaps and percentages of missed pins and such like.
Oh, Splitz and Giggles just running out of steam here. I think they've laughed themselves out of energy. Will it get one or two?
Oh dear. It's
a supportive guffaw from Les there.
It changed from a giggle to hysterical laughter.
Yeah. Poor old Karen started off so well, and then it's just been a little bit downhill from there. The second of her team not to break 20. Jamie, 25 with a 2. So unlucky not to be brushing 30. So it looks like, unless something strange happens, the Remnants are going to pull back from their little hiccup and take the 8 points. It's theirs to lose at this stage. Leave the king till last, why don't you? Looking a bit straight on the alley there.
Yeah.
It's going to work though, isn't it? Oh!
No.
Just pushed away. So, Greg, I just heard Rob from the Splitz going, they're panicking now. Greg improves a little on the previous couple of legs.
Just getting away from them this leg.
It is 22-14 at the moment, and that's not going to help.
I think Les needs 4 for 20, does it? Or 5?
Welcome to the Gloucester pin. They wobble, but they don't fall down. This time.
No, that's Weebles,
oh, okay.
isn't it?
Oh, nice. Oh, nice little pickup. Look at that. Hey, whoa, shake of the shoulders. Let's have a look at the replay. Here he goes, and ding, 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 ding. Very nicely done, sir. Very nicely done. That 7 scrapes him up into the 20s. Don't be excited by the scoreboard. Although there's only 1 pin in it, the Remnants have a go in hand with Ian. And Ian is not the kind of player to put it
reliable.
through. He won't put it through 3 times. Look at that. Look at that. And in fact, he might be pleased that that quarter stayed there because it gives him a better angle to knock back the rear pin. Oh, good delivery. Oh. It's a tricky one, that little diamond formation to get them all. Consolation 9 on the cards. Little sidestep. Micro adjustments. Look, he's fractions of an inch. And they work, don't they?
We are.
It's a game of fractions of an inch.
It is.
And here they are, look, on the replay over here. This side mark, this side mark.
I think
there you go. Ding.
I was wondering whether it was the quiverings of an elderly gentleman, but he's proved me wrong.
You're braver than I am. No. Now Ethan, 7-7, dipped down to a 4, picked it up a little with a 6. Can he finish with a 7+? Oh, cheeky. First time we've seen 4 off the right quarter as we look at it. Oh, unlucky.
That was a good ball.
Unlucky not to get that winger.
Yeah.
I think you rushed that a little.
He did a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Well done, Ethan. We'll watch this, though.
That's the leg, I think.
Yeah, we'll watch this one down. Yeah, nicely done. Just didn't get the roll through with the ball. So 27, and he doesn't need it. He doesn't need to go. The leg is 1, but he'll be thinking about his personal averages, and also
Looked a bit more aggressive, that.
yeah, it did. The other thing to remember is, although it's about points, if there's a tie for any position in the league, we look at pin
Pins.
count.
Is it
So-
pin average? Pins
No, it's
for?
pin count. Yeah, pins for. If they're then tied, it's pins against. So actually, although, you know, the game's won, you've got the points in the bag, and he's quite right to keep on pushing for the maximum pins he can, because you never know when there might be a tie. Oh. Late release, but got away with it there with the single.
Yeah. I think he's about, puts much about 35, is it? 34.
Yeah. Just beaten by his old man.
Yes. They've been nip and tuck all season.
Yeah, they have. So there we go. Entertaining game, which the Remnants managed to get 8 points. They'll be a bit disappointed not to get the full whitewash. But Splitz Giggles really did pull it together in the beer leg.
The first 3 legs were very tight, really.
Yeah.
But so you think that might push your Remnants up a
And
few
we have to say, despite the comedy stylings, Rob, top scorer for his team with 33.
Yeah.
And in fact, he would have actually, he's the 3rd highest scorer in the whole game after
Indeed.
the bells.
very good performance.
So there we go. The handshakes are happening. Thank you for watching. That's our last outing for this week. Mark, thank you for stepping into the commentary
Thank you very
box.
much for having me. Always a pleasure.
We always enjoy your mellifluous tones in the commentary booth.
I'm off to search out a pint of Buckham.
Oh, yes. It might be a long walk. So, yes, thank you. If you have been watching, we really appreciate it. Like I said, we are back next week. The pins and the alleys going away. If we could have some help putting the alley away. But we will now just say thank you very much. We'll see you next week, and we'll now leave you with the ambulance of the shrub.
Good night.